तौ संतोषयता संतो श्रीलरूपसनातनौ दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितम् पर्यालोच्यथ पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः जीवकः. So in the last class we were discussing Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. This is the Paribhasha Sutra. Then after that we are discussing Mahakala Puradhipa. Mahakala Pura Upakyanam. In this Upakyanam, we are hearing from the words of Vishnu. Krishna and Arjuna, they are the Amshas. So then, how to take this? So then we understood this is actually this statement or Upadesha or the words mentioned by the Vishnu are not Nirapeksharavaha. It's not independent teaching or Upadesha, instruction. But in the case of the Suta Goswami and Saunak, Suta Goswami is saying to Saunak Rishi, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam in third canto, the first canto, third chapter, 28th sloka. Because Saunakadi Rishis went to Suta Goswami to learn something. And also Suta Goswami sitting on the Vyasasana to teach. So that's why Upadesha, instructions is two types. One is a direct instruction. So direct instruction is also known as Nirapeksharavaha. Another is through meaning. You are getting instruction through the meaning. So that is the second type. But here, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. This is the direct statement done by Suta Goswami to Saunaka. But in the case of Narayana and Krishna, Narayana is not a teacher, or otherwise Krishna is not a student there. Because Narayana didn't call them for the purpose of teaching. Narayana called Krishna, or Narayana made this whole event to happen just to get the darshan of Krishna and Arjuna. That was the intention. And similarly, Krishna didn't come there to learn something. Just they came to protect the Brahmana's child. That was the reason. So that's why there is no teacher and student relationship between the Krishna and the Narayana. So that's why the words of the Narayana cannot be the direct instructions to the Krishna. So it cannot be Nirapeksharavaha. So that's why it cannot be Sruti, or otherwise it cannot be a Pratigna statement. So that's why it cannot take over the position of the Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. It cannot take over the position of Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So like this, we discussed, and also various other reasons we saw in that Mahakalapura Upakyanam. We are seeing Arjuna is getting intolerable, becoming intolerable when he saw the effulgence of the Vishnu. It doesn't mean that the Krishna's effulgence is nothing in front of the Vishnu. He was able to associate Krishna, and now he is not able to associate Vishnu means Vishnu's effulgence is more stronger than the effulgence coming from the Krishna. Is establishing Vishnu is superior. In this way, one should not comment, because there Krishna is performing his Leela. Whenever he performs Leela, he will control his effulgence to be manifested there in that Leela, so that even ordinary living entities also can interact with him in that Leela, and Leela can be successful. So that's the reason, that's why Krishna purposefully, willingly, he is not manifesting his complete powers or effulgence. And this is a part of the Leela. This, and also we are seeing these horses which are coming from the Vaikunta. Those Vaikunta horses also get bewildered in the path of Mahatamas. After crossing the Loka mountain, before reaching to the Mahakalapura, a town of the Mahakala, or city of the Mahakala, there is a darkness, deep darkness was there. In that darkness, horses were not able to follow their path. This is also Leela actually. Krishna he made this whole Leela to make experience Arjuna various creations in his various powers of Krishna, his own powers. And we are also seeing this kind of like horses which are coming from the Vaikunta, they are bewildered in the path. Similarly, we are seeing sometimes Rudra and Narada. Also, we are seeing such a kind of bewilderment. They are all part of they are all having some, even Narada is having Siddha Deha. He also got some kind of bewilderment. In the various Leelas. In this way, we should not we should not apply our logic on the Leelas, Krishna's Leelas. Like example, Krishna is also manifesting various things. In the case of Govardhan Leela, also Krishna. So when Vrajavasis, they brought the various offerings, they prepared and they filled their bullock carts and brought those to near to the Giriraj in Anayor, the same place where we are sitting, in the Govardhan Puja day. But Govardhan was not eating, and all the gopas are morose, were morose so much. They are not getting any reciprocation from the Govardhan. So that's why, after seeing this kind of situation, Krishna became himself as some special form he took, and sitting on the hill of Govardhan and started accepting, eating the items. And there Krishna is offering to Krishna, that human form of Krishna is offering to obeisances to that Krishna who is sitting on the mountain, having a big shape. Similarly, here in this Mahakalapura Upakyana, Krishna is paying obeisances to Vishnu. What it means? That means Vishnu is superior to the Krishna? No. Like here in this Leela, even some form Krishna creates and he himself is paying obeisances. Similarly, Narayana is also manifestation of Krishna and paying obeisances to them. Even Krishna also pay obeisances to the Narada and so and so, Rudra and so and so. You'll be seeing all these. He's paying obeisances to all of them. It doesn't mean that the Krishna is inferior to them. No. So that means the total Leela, why it happened then? Krishna purposefully making a Leela. That means he is making a trip to Mahakalapura. So by the Arjuna, so that Arjuna can understand. So all the various glories of the Krishna. So Krishna wants to exhibit his powers, his glories. He wants to show. So that's why he performed this Leela. Just for the eagerness, just for the amusement of the Arjuna, this Leela was happened. Taduktam tasmai namo vrajajanaihi saha chakre atmana atmane itivat. So that's why tasmai namo vrajajanaihi sahasra chakre atmane atmana. In the Govardhan Lila we are seeing Krishna is paying obeisances to himself. Like here also we are seeing in the Mahakala Purakyana, Vavanda Atmana Atmanam Achyutaha. Achyuta is paying obeisances to himself. That means Narayana is also non-different from the Achyuta. So that's why you should not say that. That means whoever is taking obeisances and whoever is offering obeisances, the person whoever is offering obeisances is inferior to the, so to whom obeisances are offered. You cannot make such a conclusion. That was the point. And next, Atayeva Sri Harivamshe tat समीप ज्योतिरुद्दिश्य च अर्जुनं प्रति श्रीकृष्णेनैव उक्तं मत्तेजः तत्सनातनम्. In Harivamsa Purana, continuing this same story, what is said in Harivamsa Purana, Krishna is saying to Arjuna directly that, hey Arjun, this Jyoti, that means before entering into the Mahakalapura, there was a lot of effulgence coming from the body of Vishnu. That Jyoti is nothing but my Jyoti, is my effulgence only. Like this, in Harivamsa Purana, there is a connection story. That means Vishnu is non different from Krishna. Atha Shabdotappi Ardha Yata Tatra Sri Mahakalamudyasya Purushottamottamam iti विशेषणस्य अर्थः पुरुषः जीवः तस्मादुत्तमः तदन्तर्यामि तस्मादपि उत्तमं भगवत् प्रभाव रूपं महाकालशक्तिमयं तम इति. In this Mahakala Puropakyana, what word is used for the Mahakala? That is a Vishnu there. Purushottamottamam. Purushaha means Jivaha. Uttaha means better than the Jivaha. That is Paramatma, Antaryami. And Purushottamottamam means even better than that Antaryami. That is Bhagavat Prabhava Rupam. That is nothing but the Mahakala. And Mahakala is nothing but the Lord's Prabhava. That's the Lord's power. Embodiment of Lord's power is nothing but the Mahakala. Or otherwise it is the effulgence of Lord. These are all previous classes from now. We are starting the new episode, continuing the episode of Mahakalapura 29th Anusheda. In this Mahakalavakyasya, so Mahakal is saying, Dvijatma me yavayo didrukshuna mayopanita bhuvi dharma guptaye kalavatirna vananer. What is that? Vaner. Kalavatirna vavanerbharasura. Vavanerbharasuran. Hatveha bhuyas tvarayeta mantime. This is the sloka. Who is saying this? This is Mahakala is saying. Mahakal Bhagwan. That who is sitting in that pura. Because we used already this sloka. According to this sloka, what we understood? Yavayoh didrukshuna maya upanita. You both were brought in by me with the purpose of, with the desire of seeing you. I had a desire of seeing both of you. That's why you people brought here. So based upon this only sentence, we are establishing that there is a no relation between teacher and the student, relation between the, so Mahakala and the Krishna. So now there we are saying that this statement is and also here we are seeing Kalavavatirno. In the next line, if you see, you both are the my Kalavatirna. That means you are both are my avatara, my Kalas. If you take direct meaning like this. Now, but there what we are understanding, actually these Krishna and Arjuna are not the Kalavatara of the Lord. This point we discussed in the previous section. In the same Anusheda previous section, we discussed this. Krishna and Arjuna are not the avatara of the Mahakala. That meaning you should not take for this sentence. Because this sentence is going against to the Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. First of all, this sentence is not, first of all, we tried that this sentence is, can be the replacement for the Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Or otherwise, it can be also Nirapeksharavaha. But that is not possible. We said this is not a Sruti Vakyam. Sruti Vakyam it cannot become, because there is no teacher-student relationship between the Vishnu and the Krishna. So then that means this statement is also normal statement. That means, but in this statement, if you see directly meaning, it is conveying that Krishna and Arjuna are the avatara of the Narayana. That's Mahakala. Then in that case, this meaning is going against to the main meaning, main Krishnastu Bhagavan saying. So that means this is not correct way of understanding of this sloka. This sloka has to be now interpreted so that it should not go against to the Krishnastu Bhagavan saying. Okay, this is the point we should bring out here. So then how to interpret this statement so that Krishna and Arjuna are not the Kalavata avatara? That is a challenge. Ityasya Vakya. So now, first of all, you try to see the explanation of this sloka. In this sloka, what is there? Yavayoho yavam didrukshuna maya dijaputra me mama bhuvi dhamni upanitaha anitaha ityekam vakyam. In this first sentence is what? In this sloka, Dvijatmaja, in this sloka, two sentences are there. First sentence is what? Yavayoho means Yavam. That means you people. Yavayoho, you both of two. Didrukshuna. That means with the desire of seeing both of you. Maya, by me. Dvijaputraha, sons of Brahmana, me, mama. Me means my. Bhuvi means aboard. Upanitaha were brought. Were brought. This is the one sentence. Yavayoho, yavayoho didrukshuna maya dvijaputraha dwijatmajaha mama bhuvi me bhuvi upanitaha. This is one statement. If you make in English, with the desire of seeing both of you, by me, sons of Brahmanas were brought to this, to my abode. This is the meaning. Ityekam vakyam. There is one more vakya. What is that? In that sloka, there is one more sentence. This is one sentence, and next sentence is Vakyantaramaha. He Dharmaguptaye Kalavatirnau Kalaha Amshaha Tadyuktau Avatirnau Madhyamapadi Lope Samasaha Kimva Kalamayam Amsha Lakshane Maika Prapanche Avatirnau Va Padosya Vishwabhutani iti sritehe. What is the second sentence? So much heat. Get heated this laptop. Huh? Ten, 89, 59. Two sentences are there in this. First sentence. Vayoho didrukshuna maya me bhuvi anita. Okay. Upanita. Sorry. By me, you are brought to my abode. with the desire of seeing both of you. Second sentence. What is second sentence? Dharma Guptaye. Hey Dharma Guptaye. Hey Dharma Gupta means, oh protector of Dharma. You two have descended. It means you both. Dharma Guptaye. Kalavatirnau. Kalavatirnau. Dharmaguptaye Kalavatirnau. So this is the for protection of Dharma. Kalavatirnau. Kalavatirna means you both. Now we should make the meaning of Kalavatirnau. You both. You both. How to make the meaning of this word? Now the challenge is how to make meaning of this word. How? If you make Kalavatirnau, that means you both are the Kala means Amsha. Amsha avatar of mine. Then that means Krishna and Arjuna are becoming the Amsha avatara. Then this is going against the Paribhasha Krishna's to Bhagavan saying. Because this is not a having power, because Dvijatmaja, this sloka is not in the level of Krishna's to Bhagavan saying. It's not a Paribhashutra. That's why it is not, because here there is no Nirapeksha Ravaha. Nirapeksha, independent statement only can become. Independent instruction only can become the Sruti. Sruti. Independent statement only can become Sruti. That means this statement, this sloka is not becoming the Sruti. Sruti can become only Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. What is the condition for to become Sruti? Independent instruction. It should be independent instruction. There should be some teacher and student. In the case of Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, there is a teacher and student is there, and also it is independent. Suta Goswami is saying in that context, without connection of anything, he is saying Krishna is the avatari Bhagavan. But this statement cannot be Yovayoho Didrukshana. This sloka cannot be independent statement, independent instruction, because there is no teacher-student relation. That's why it is not Sruti. This sloka is not Sruti. So it is not having power. Then that means which is powerful? Sruti is powerful. Sruti is powerful than any other. Linga, Vakya. Linga, Vakya, Prakarana. Sruti, Linga, Vakya, Prakarana. Samakya, Sthanam. Samakhya, and Sthanam. This is the hierarchy. So Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam is Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, KBS. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. KBS is Shruti. This 1089:59 is not Shruti. So that's why KBS KBS is more powerful. Shruti is more powerful. So that means this statement also should be interpreted according to the KBS. That means you should make here Krishna and Arjuna you should not make Krishna and Arjuna as the avatar of Narayana. Then how to interpret this? Then how to make meaning of this word, Kalavatirno? So that is the point. Now Jiva Goswami is explaining that. What he is saying? How to make this Kalavatirno Samasa. This is a compound word. Kalavatirno is a compound word. You should know how to expand this compound word. Compound word samasas means a compressed word. Compound word is nothing but compressed word. Now you should expand. Follow the grammar rules of the Vyakarana and expand it. Kalavatirno means Kalaha, Amshaha, Tad Yukta, Tad Yuktau, Avatirnau, Madhyama Padalopi Samasa. Now I am writing expanded version of Kalavatirnau. Because without help of grammar, you cannot do anything here. So need of grammar here. How to expand this? Kalaha. What it mean? Amshaha. Meaning is I am writing in the bracket. Amshaha. Part and parcel. Yuktau. Yuktau. Kalaha. Yuktau. Kalaha tad yuktau. Okay. Kalaha tad yuktau. That means along with amshas. Tad yuktau. Tad yuktau. Avatirnau. What is that? Avatirnau. What it mean in English? Kalas. Then when you make the compound word, what? This is the, I am making a dotted circle for this. This word is not there in this, in the compound word. But in the expanded sentence, it is there. And in the compound word, it is not there. So that's why this compound is known as Madhyama Padalopi. What we say? Madhyama Padalopi Samasa. Okay. This kind of facility is there, which is not there in the compound word, but when you expand, you can keep. Okay. This is known as Madhyama Padalopi Samasa. This is Madhyama Padalopi Samasa for this. Then what is the meaning? So then what is the meaning of this expanded? That is Vigraha Vakya we say. What is the meaning of this whole line? Kalaha Amshaha. Amshaha means part and parcels. Part and parcels are accompanied. Yukta means accompanied with those. Tat means those. Those means avatara. Avatara. That means what? Krishna Arjuna. Who is that? That means Kalavatirna. Who are those? Krishna Arjuna. Krishna Arjuna. That means Krishna Kalavataro is equal to what? Krishna Arjuna. Means what? So those two are the avatars. That means manifestations with whom, with these, who are these? Amshas also there. So Krishna Arjuna are the avatars. Avatara means descending. Descending. It's not the part and parcel. And they are accompanied with the kalas. That means now what? So then that means they are the Amshis. Krishna is the Amshi. Krishna Arjuna is the Amshi. Yeah. Along with them, all these are there. Amshaha tadayukto avatirno madhyama padalopi. That means you too have descended along with your parts. That means what? English, you too. That means Krishna Arjuna, you too descended. Avatirno means descended. Descended along with parts and parcels. This you can take or otherwise. Kimva kalayam amshalakshane mayika prapanche avatirno va. One more way of interpretation for this kalavatirno I am writing here. What is another way of doing the kalavatirno? Kalava. Kala means what? Part. Kalavatirno means, now you see, kalavatirno. Kala means, here you should take kalayam, you should take. Kala means, now expanded version is kalayam. Kalayam. I am writing Vigraha Vakya, second type of explanation. This is first type and second type of Vigraha Vakya for this samasa compound word. Kalayam avatirnau. Kalayam avatirnau. Avatirnau. Means, Kalayam means what you should take? Kala. Kala means portion. That means what? That is a portion of the Lord's energy. What is that? That is nothing but the portion of the Lord's energy. That is nothing but the Mayika Prapancham. Here, Kala means, because it is also Lord's energy. Mayika Prapancham. That means Kalayam is Saptami. That means in Mayika Prapancha, Avatirno, that means you both appear. You both appear. Avatirno means descend. That means total meaning is what? You both descend in material world. That means here we didn't take Kala as Amsha. That means as the Amsha Avatara, but we take Amsha only. But here Amsha means what we took? Mayika Prapancha. So like this, we should take the, so such a meaning, we should take the such a meaning for this line so that it should not go against the Shruti. And in the, how can you say this kind of Mayika Prapancha Avatirno? Saptami, if you take Kalaya means Saptami, so then you should take Mayika Prapanche. Mayika Prapanche Avatirno. This kind of explanation, how can you give? That means on what basis you are giving? There is Shruti is saying also Asya Mahato Bhutasya Nani Padosya Vishwa Bhutani Pado Padosya Vishwa Bhutani. There are Tripat Vibhuti and Ekapat Vibhuti. Ekapat, that means some portion is what? Ekapat is what? Is the material creation. Okay. This Amsha. That means material world is Amsha. When now we are to Kala means Amsha means material world. That is said in the Padosya Vishwa Bhutani in this Shruti statement. Bhuyaha.
How this, this Kala is giving explanation of Mayik Prapancha.
Kala means portion.
That
portion can be what? Portion can be Jivatma,
okay,
portion can be the Avatara, portion can be Mayika Prapancham.
It's taking the part of the energy then, correct? This material is one part of his energy. In that way?
His total. Krishna is a total energy and portion of that is Mayika Prapancha. Even we are also Amsha. Even Medilol also is Amsha. Why we have to take only Amsha means Krishna is Amsha? You can take here Amsha is Kalavatirnam means Krishna is the Amsha. Like that also you can make, but that is going against the Shruti Vakyam. So that's why here you should take Kala means material world. That is also Amsha or not of the Lord's energy. And what do you prove? Padosya Vishwa Bhutani. Understood? Next, Bhuyaha Punarapi Avasishtan. What is that? Avaneha. Avanehe. Avasist. So Bhuyaha Punarapi Avasishtan Avanehe Bharasuran Hatva. What is said in this? If you see in this sloka, what we are analyzing the 10:18:59. In this Dijat Yavayoho Didrukshuna Maya Upanitaha Me Bhuvi is over. We dealt already that. Dharma Guptaye Kalavatirno is also we dealt. Dharma Guptaye Kalavatirno. Also we dealt. Dharma Guptaye Kalavatirno. One sentence, two sentence. And what is remaining in this sloka? Avanehe Bharasuran Hatva Bhuyaha Tvarayetamanti. Yes or no? What words are remaining in this? This. Remaining part. वाह क्या ये तो आशुतोष बाबा क्या ऐसा हो रहा है? बाबा बहुत कूल हैं. बाबा कुछ करो इसको या जो भी है, जस्टर को करो नहीं तो बोर्ड को करो, लेकिन दोनों को करो. See, remaining words are in this sloka. Bhuyaha is there or not? Bhuyaha. Avasishtan is there or not? Bhuyaha. Bhuyaha is there. And Punarapi. Bhuyaha means we are taking Bhuyaha means Punarapi again. Okay. What? Avasishtan. Avanehe Bharasuran. Avanehe is there. Avanehe. Avanehe means of earth. Avanehe. Avaner is there. Sandhi if you make Avanehe Bharasuran. That means here Avasishtan means remaining. Avasishtan. We are taking. That means remaining asuras. Krishna and Arjuna already killed so many asuras, and still some asuras are remaining. On earth, Avaneha means on the earth. Bharasura. That means there are asuras. What he should do? Hatva is there or not in the sloka? Hatva is there. Hatva. Hatva. May is there. May means may. You should write mama. May is glossed as mama. Anti. Anti is there. Anti is there or not? Yes. Anti is there. Anti means what is the Sanskrit meaning is given? Anti is glossed as Samipaya. Samipaya. Samipaya means Samipam Agamayitum. Samipaya means that means it is Chaturthi. Anti means Samipaya. Yeah. Maybe it is. We are also having a problem. Board is having problem. Also dust also. Dust. Samipaya is a Chaturthi. Samipam. Samipam. Agamayitu. Agamayantum. Agamayantum. Agamayitum. Sorry. Agamayitum. What it means? Agamayitum means Samipaya means Samipam Agamayitum, bringing close to me. Anti means Samipaya. Samipaya means Samipam Agamayitum, to bring close to me. Me you are taking from me. Me means English I am writing down. Me. Hatva, after killing. After killing whom? Demons. Avanehe, that means on of earth. So Punarapi Bhuyaha means again. So what Vishnu is telling to Mahakal is telling to Krishna, again kill. After killing all the asuras, and Anti means Samipaya, that means Samipam Agamayatum, to bring back me. May means May Avanti means May Samipaya means Mama Samipam Agamayitum. Agamayitum. Yuvam. Yuvam is there. Yuvayohu, Yuvam also you can take. Hanva you can take Yuvam. Yuvam means you both. Yuvam Twarayetam. Yuvam Twarayetam. Twarayetam is there in the sloka. Twarayetam. Twarayetam. So this is the, now Yuvam means both of you. And then what is the English total meaning? And here Tvarayetum means what? Tvaratam atra prastapya tan mochayatam ityartaha. That means Tvarayetam means bring them, and Tvarayetam means liberate them. Liberate them. So total meaning, it goes like this. Then again, after slaying the remaining asuras who are remaining in that earth, who are burdened to earth, be quick, Tvarayetam, to deliver them in my presence, into my presence. Tvarayetam means be quick. You become quick. That means Tvarayetam. Quickly. Why quickly? Because to liberate them, to deliver them. Anti, may anti means in my presence. So that means Vishnu, what he is saying, you people kill the remaining asuras and bring them here, or present them here in my presence, so that they can get liberated. So that means Krishna will be killing the remaining asuras. Whoever is killed by the Krishna, they are all going to the Brahman effulgence, which is nothing but the effulgence of the Mahakala Purusha. Effulgence of Mahakala Pura. This is the meaning we should take. We should not take what meaning? We should not take me antim hatva in previously in the starting, what meaning was given for this sloka? If after killing them, you people come to me. This kind of meaning we should not take. That should not be taken. After killing, avatirnau upanitaha, anitaha. Okay, not anita. Dijaputraha anitaha, that is done. So then means here, after killing them, may anti, come to me. May anti means, so there we are taking, come to me. You people both, after killing the asuras on the earth, come to me. Quickly return here once again to me. This is, you see in the previous section actually. That means you are both my parts who have descended upon earth for the preservation of dharma. After killing the asuras who are burdened to earth, quickly return here once again to me. So this kind of meaning we should not take. What kind of meaning we should not take? You both are my parts, Kalaha, who have descended upon the earth, Avanehe. So for preservation of Dharma Guptaye, and Hatva, after killing Bharasuran, so that means killing the Asuras who are burdened to earth, Bharasuran. So Twarayetam, quickly, Me Anti, so come to me, return to me. This meaning we should not take. Here what we are taking, you people kill those Asuras, and what is the reason? Me Anti, to send to me. Mama Samipam Agamayitum, you should kill them. Why? What is the reason? So to liberate them. This meaning we should take. Ultimately, what you should do, some grammatical exercise, and so that it should not go against the Shruti. This is a magic. This is a logic. You should do that. Then done. Philosophy understood. Shruti Vakyam, it cannot be. So that's why it cannot, it meaning should not go against the Shruti Vakyam. So that you should take the meaning. So how to do the grammatical exercise on this? And do that and take the favorable meaning to the Shruti Vakyam. That is the thing. Tirumala Swami. Brahma tejomayam divyam mahatyatrishtvanasi ahamsa bharatasreshta mattejas sanatanam prakriti samama para vyakta sanatani tam pravishya bhavanti ha mukta yoga viduttamaha iti harivamshe arjunam prati Sri Bhagavaduktescha. He's missing something in between. Now it's done, everything. Only little bit is there. Tad hatanam mukti prasiddhe Mahakala Jyotir Mukta. So because in the Mahakala Jyoti, who is entering? Whoever is liberated. Whoever Krishna if kills means they will definitely they will get liberated, and that's why they will definitely come to the Mahakala. That means Brahma Jyoti. That is obvious. And Mahakala's effulgence is nothing but the Brahma Jyoti. This is the point, because whoever is killed by the Krishna, they will get the liberation, means they will enter into the Mahajyoti. That means you should say Mahakala is also Brahma Jyoti. Then only they are getting the liberation. Krishna is killing and they are getting the entering into the Mahakala, which is now what is the thing remaining? Mahakala is nothing but the Brahma Jyoti. This you should establish. Otherwise, so they will not, there is no meaning actually. Krishna is killing and entering into the Mahakala. That means Mahakala should be Brahma Jyoti. Then how to say this? Harivamsa Purana is saying. Brahma Tejo Mayam Divyam Mahatyad Drishtavanasi. That means same Mahakala Purakyanam. This story is there in the Harivamsa also. There Krishna is telling to the Arjuna, hey Arjun, so you have seen that Mahakala, that's Jyoti. The effulgence is nothing but the Brahma Tejomayam Mahatyadrustavanasi Ahamsa Bharata Sreshta. Bharata Sreshta means Arjun. Mattejaha Tat Sanatanam. That effulgence is Sanatanam. Prakriti Samama Para Vyakta Sanatani. And his Prakriti, that is Sanatani. And tam pravishya bhavanti iha muktaha yoga viduttamaha. That effulgence is, that's Lord's, the Brahma Jyoti, the Lord's transcendental nature, that is para prakriti of the Lord, that effulgence. That's not material Jyoti. That's not belong to the material. That sunlight is there. That is also Jyoti. That is Apara Prakriti of the Lord. But Brahma Jyoti is Para Prakriti, is eternal, is spiritual. So Tam Pravisha, by entering into that, Muktaha Yoga Viduttamaha. So yogis, expert knowers of the yogis, expert yogis, they will enter into that and they get liberation. So it is proving that Mahakala Pura Jyoti is there. That is Brahma Jyoti only. By entering that means getting liberation. That means whatever the meaning we give, that means Krishna and Arjuna should kill the asuras, and those Mayanti means who is going to come Mayanti. That means come to my near, to me, to close to me. So who should come here? The asuras, killed asuras, not the Krishna Arjuna. That meaning we should take. Okay, thank you very much. Remaining thing we'll see tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Danvat Pranam.